Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's session about the University of Northern Iowa. My name is Miley Duong. I'm the Assistant Director of International Recruitment here at the University of Northern Iowa. I also went to school here as a global marketing major, and so I'm super excited now to be globally marketing my university and telling you all about our amazing undergraduate, graduate, and English language learning programs. So if you're wanting to learn more about studying in the United States, at a really great affordable university that's going to help you get that return on investment after you graduate, this is the one. So to start off, I want to explain just a little bit more about where this university is located. So here's a map of the United States, and you will find that the state of Iowa is located right in the heart of the entire US. The city that we're in is called Cedar Falls, Iowa, and that's where you will see this heart here. So we have an airport 10 minutes away from our campus, so it makes it very easy for students to get to our campus when they first arrive to Cedar Falls, but also it makes it easy to explore other parts of the United States while you are a student. To give you an idea, we are about a 45-minute plane ride to Chicago, so it's very easy to go to Chicago, about a 3-hour drive to Minneapolis, and then about a 4-hour drive to St. Louis down here. So those are some of those large cities that are directly located close to Iowa. But then, like I said, you can fly anywhere in the United States on the weekends or on breaks, so you can explore kind of everything that the United States has to offer. So, why is it beneficial to study here in the state of Iowa? We have safe neighborhoods, affordable cost of living, and affordable housing, excellent medical facilities. We're also the second most livable state considered by the US News in 2019. And we rank number one for opportunity. So, this is definitely the land for opportunity when it comes to job growth, job stability, and a large number of jobs available. We also are in the city with the top 10 for highest paying jobs in the nation. So not only will you be getting a great education here, this is also a very comfortable place for students to find a job after graduation, but just the area itself is just beautiful. And then the actual city that the university is located in is Cedar Falls, Iowa. So this is just a picture of our downtown area with a really beautiful sunset. And I promise you, it really does look like that. I think one thing that students first notice when they arrive to Iowa is how blue the skies are. And the sunsets are just like the pictures do not do it justice. So in Cedar Falls, Iowa, we have about a metropolitan population of about 170,000 people. So this is Cedar Falls and our neighboring city, Waterloo. So this area right here is named one of the top 10 best metro job markets in America, according to the US Bureau of Labor. And we also have a very fun college town. So that means that the university, so you and I, kind of just radiates energy throughout the whole city. So when there's something happening, you'll find that the city is also celebrating, but there's also a lot of activities happening downtown and just things to do as a student in the area. It's a really compressed campus, so it makes it easy to walk from one side to the other. And as you can see here in this picture with another nice sunset, everything is really close together. So it makes it easy to walk in between classes. And you'll find that cars are not allowed on the main central parts of campus. So we have what's called a pedestrian campus. Our population is around 9,500 students, as you can see here, for our enrollment for undergrad and graduate combined. If you like a small class size that is just really comfortable for learning, our average class size is around 27 people. So that means that definitely once you get into your third and fourth year of your undergraduate studies, you're going to find that the class size is this comfortable 27 or less, honestly. And then it's just easier to talk to professors that way, get to know your other classmates. And then you'll find that our campus has over 60 countries represented, with students from China being one of our larger populations for international students, along with other places in South Asia, Middle East, and Africa. Additionally, I really enjoyed this campus because of how easy it was to walk from one side to the other. And I'll show you a map on the next slide But like I said, we are a mid-sized public university founded in 1876. We have over 90 bachelor programs and over 50 master's programs, as well as online programs available as well if you're wanting to do your studies at home. And then if you want to come and do a certificate program, we also offer certificate programs that you can come and study here for a year or for a semester to complete a certificate. So that's a really great way to also get something that's a little bit short term. It's a little less expensive, but it's still going to hold a lot of value when you are looking for a job. Like I said, another pretty picture, 940 acres of park-like campus. So if you are watching a US movie where there's a college campus in the movie, you will find that this looks a lot like that. So there's a lot of trees, a lot of greenery. On really nice days, you'll find students that are sitting outside and studying. And then we also even have outlets into the trees so that if you are studying outside and your laptop is about to die, you can plug yourself into a tree to charge up your laptop. And then here's another visual of our campus. I actually really enjoy it because I would live in the dorms. So I actually, when I was a student, I lived here in number 36, and the main campus is just right here. So a lot of our incoming students, they live in this area right here. And if you are a business student, the business building is right there. So it makes the commute to class so easy, very short, and then also saving you time. For me, I also, I didn't want to waste time walking all the way across campus or having to go so far in between. And so I thought this was honestly the perfect amount of walking. And the 9,500 people, that may sound like a lot of students on a campus, or it may sound like a small amount. It's just the right amount. So you can walk from one side to the other, maybe from the business building to the library, and that's going to be like a 5-minute walk. And then during that walk, maybe you'll see somebody that you know, a friend that you wave hi to, but you're not going to see the same people every day. So it's just like a little bit of familiarity for you to feel like, okay, I have a home here, I have a community here, but it's not going to be like, oh, I have to see these people every single day because the campus is kind of large in that way. And there's also really great food on campus. I also want to talk about how safe our campus is. So UNI is ranked among the National Council for Home Safety and Security's safest campus in America. So the US is not all like what the news says. I will say that UNI's campus feels extra safe because we have 24/7 police on campus that are available in case there's an emergency that happens. There's also extra security in case you want to have someone help you walk from one place to another. So when I worked on campus as a student, I worked at the library, and a lot of times the library would close pretty late at night. And so if I wanted to, I could have called somebody from the UNI police to walk me from the library to my dorm at any time of the day. And it would have been, a completely free service that is just available for students. I will say I never had to use that. I honestly always felt safe on our campus, and a lot of our students, if not all of our students, will agree with me. But it's something that I like to address because I know that this is a huge concern, understandably. And like I said, we have around 27 students in our average class size. So you can find that this is really good for learning. It's very comfortable because you feel like you can ask your professor questions if you're not understanding something. And I honestly thought it was just the perfect size. And then talking about professors, so 97% of our classes are taught by professors, not graduate assistants. We really believe that, we're trying to get a world-class education, and so you should be taught by the experts in their field. So you'll find that not only is there a 17-to-1 student to faculty ratio, that most of your classes, if not all of them, will be taught by a professor. So they have done lots of research, they have done published lots of items so that you know that this is something that they are very familiar with. And they're also great connections to have if you feel like you want to conduct research and work with a faculty member. And that's something that is available to you as an undergrad and graduate student. Here's a few of our rankings that I'll give you a second to read. I will say ranking should not be the only reason why you choose a school here in the United States because all of the schools, including UNI, has so much more to offer than just a ranking. Also, you want to make sure you're finding a school that's a good fit for you. And so make sure that although it may have a great ranking, sometimes it's not the perfect fit for what you're looking for when it comes to the size of the campus or the finance of the campus, the extra opportunities available. So, as you are kind of doing your research to look for a good school, make sure you're looking past the rankings to find something that's a good fit for you. And then just really briefly, I want to talk about living on campus. So all of our students are more than welcome to live on campus, including our graduate students. For your first year, it is strongly recommended for undergrads to live on campus. And honestly, it is so much easier to live on campus, especially as you're a first year student, because you will be able to meet people easier. You're also going to be surrounded by people who are experiencing the same things as you, but then also, studies have found that living on campus does help with your GPA because of your close access to different on campus abilities and buildings. Here at UNI, we have 6 traditional residence halls. We also have 4 apartment suites for upperclassmen, and you can choose your own roommate if you would like, or you can do your own random roommate. So, usually for these traditional residence halls, it is going to be within a room where you have a roommate, and a lot of times there's also a sink available as well. If you choose to live off campus, that is something that you can do, but you have to make those arrangements all on your own. So a lot of times it is harder when it's your first time coming to the United States and coming to this area because you're not quite sure how it works. And you do have to set up all of the things. So your rent, your utilities, your finding your own meals. And so when you live on campus, you also get access to the dining center, and those are connected to a lot of our dorms. So it's really just so convenient to live on campus. I would strongly recommend. I actually lived on campus for 2 years out of the 4 years. And it was a great way for me to kind of continue some of the friendships that I made my first year. Okay, let's talk about what you can study. So at UNI, like I said, we have over 90 undergraduate programs, over 50 graduate programs. But for our grad students, I do want to make sure that you know, when you're looking at our graduate offerings to see if it's in person or if it's online, because we also do have some online programs as well. So our 160-degree programs are scattered in between these 4 academic colleges. So we have the College of Business, College of Education, Humanities, Arts and Sciences, and then Social and Behavioral Sciences. I would recommend going to our website to find the best major for you and to find the full list of what we offer. But I am going to highlight these STEM programs, so the science, technology, engineering, and math programs that UNI has. Please note that this is for our undergraduate students. So if you're an undergraduate student, I would recommend taking a look at these to see if there's any that are of interest to you because STEM is such a in high demand major in a high demand job market right now. At UNI, we have one of the few STEM designated undergraduate accounting programs. We also have accounting at the master's level as well. But if you are interested in doing accounting, I would strongly recommend UNI because we have a top 10 accounting program. And because it is considered a STEM designated program according to the US Department of Education, that means that you will qualify for the extended time to stay and work in the United States versus a not STEM accounting program. Also, our business program has a business analytics major that is STEM, as well as all of these other ones that are kind of in between other colleges. So, if you're interested in computer science and cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data science, we have all of those classes kind of built under the computer science degree. And then our engineering programs you will find here. So we have these 3 engineering technology programs. They are a little bit different than a regular engineering program because our programs are not as heavily focused on math. They are more focused on hands-on learning and applied sciences. So that means that you are going to be using some high quality, high technical machinery and equipment as a part of your learning. So, our automation engineering technology program is one of our new programs offered through this department. And it's basically understanding the automated mechanics that is happening. So as you know, everything is becoming automated. You can go to McDonald's and order something and get your food without even talking to anybody because of an automated piece of equipment. The market is going to require somebody that understands how to not just use this, which a lot of people know how to use it, but how to fix it, how to update it, and how to make more. So it's going to be a really high demand job, this automation field. And so we're kind of, promoting this as a great opportunity for someone to get ahead of the job market. Electrical engineering and manufacturing engineering technology are also very strong subjects as well. And we are currently spending over 4 million US dollars right now to completely renovate the engineering technology space. So these classes are going to be taking place in a very updated building, very modern building, which is supposed to be done in about a year or two. Other things about our hands-on learning, especially when it comes to STEM. So we have really strong facilities like observatories, greenhouses, weather simulation lab. We also have these world-class Gen 3 Syndavers. So this is a synthetic cadaver. So for anyone interested in biology, pre-med, anatomy, physiology, this is going to be a really great way for you to get that hands-on experience because we have these synthetic cadavers that are basically built just like a human cadaver would be. So all of the organs and all of the different veins and all of that, that's all very real lifelike, and it like weighs the same and it feels the same and it's very creepy. It's not for me personally, but if this is the way you learn, then this will be a great program for you to come here to UNI because we have a lot of those different types of technologies available for students to learn. And then additionally, for additional hands-on learning, all of our students have access to undergraduate research. So usually about 30% of our undergrad students will participate in research, and it is strongly encouraged by the departments here. So if there's a faculty member that has research that you're interested in and you want to do research with them, a lot of times they are more than happy to do that with you. And it is a great way to build your resume and then also get some experience with doing research at the academic level. Additionally, 94% of our students will have experience in their field before they graduate. So that means that when you're a student, you're getting experience with internships, with research, participating in different organizations that may be relevant to your major. So if you're like an accounting major, we have an accounting club, or if you're a marketing major, we have a marketing association. So students, when they graduate, they feel like they're really prepared for the job market because they have been given access to so many things as a student. And I myself am one of these people. So when I was a student here at UNI, I did an internship in Shanghai, actually, and I also did study abroad. I also did intern or research, which I presented at conferences. I worked on campus, and I was also involved in several organizations with leadership experience. So I really felt like by the time I was graduating that I really kind of understood what my major was and how to apply that to the job market. I also want to share, so this is one of our current students. Her name is also Sky. She also goes by Sky. She's currently a accounting and management information systems double major. So if you're interested in more than one major as an undergrad student, you can double major, and it usually does not delay your graduation. So you will still graduate in the same amount of time as one major, but it's just having two makes you maybe look a little bit more employable, having more skills. So she is also from China, and she's been very involved in International Student Promoters, Accounting Club, and just a quote here that you can read. So with the professor and staff's help, I have an awesome experience at UNI, and I think UNI is definitely a great place for students to spend their college year. So we're really excited for her because she's pursuing a grad program after this, and is going to be doing something really cool. Here are just some more pictures that really showcase like the diversity here at UNI, things to do, the people, and it's just a really fun environment for our international students. They come here and they really do great because they are given opportunities to just like get out of their comfort zone. And then if you ever feel like you need support, which is so huge as an international student, these are just a few examples of the student support services that we have here at the University of Northern Iowa. So we have an international engagement office that helps with programs. And then we also have tutoring services in the Learning Center, as well as an honors program and a health center as well. So this is just an example of some of them, but definitely not the full list. And then 96% of our students will find a success within 6 months of graduating from UNI. And then every year we have a career fair that brings over 300 employers directly to our campus so that it helps students to find internships, to find jobs after graduation. And these employers come from all different parts of the United States, and especially Iowa. So talking about how much this costs, so UNI is ranked in the top 20 for best value for international students. So you just know that you are going to get your return on investment here coming to UNI. Our tuition is around 20,000 US dollars at the undergrad level per year. And then after all of the costs are included, it's going to be a little bit less than $35,000. This includes your housing and meals, insurance, and then estimated costs. We also have scholarships that are still available for our undergraduate students. So if you apply to UNI for this coming fall intake, you are able to receive these two scholarships here at the top. So the Excel Award and the Scholars Award. This is based on your academic merit as well as a short essay for the Excel Award. At the max combined, if you were to get the 5,000 and the 6,000, that's 11,000 US dollars, which is about 50% of our tuition. Additionally, these two scholarships here that are still open are also renewable. So that means that whatever you get for your first year, you will get that every year until you graduate. So for 4 years, and this is for undergraduate students. This one right here is also automatic. So if you have a 3.5 out of 4.0 grade point average, then you will automatically get the 3,000. And if you have a 3.7 or higher, you will get the 5,000 automatically as a scholarship. And then the Excel Award is an extra essay. As you go through the application process and then you're admitted, we'll be sure to send you reminders on when to apply for things, how to apply for things. And then if you're a graduate student, so we do have scholarships and assistantships available. Unfortunately, for fall 2023, so for this coming August, the funding deadline has passed to apply for funding. However, if you find that you're looking for a program to start next August 2024, UNI would be a great school to have on your radar because some departments and some programs do offer different types of scholarships and assistantships. The deadline to apply for funding is always February 1st. So for this coming August, the deadline was February 1st of 2023. The next deadline is going to be February 1st of 2024 for the August 2024 start date. And then for my undergraduate students, we do have an additional UNI scholarship application. So for anyone that is looking at August 2024 intake, there is a deadline of January 15th. So it's so important for you to be doing your research early, to be looking at the schools that you're interested in early because our applications will open for next August, this August. So this year, we will open up our applications for next year, and you're going to want to make sure you apply early so that you are getting these reminders about these extra opportunities like the UNI scholarship application. Unfortunately, for fall 2023, this has also closed. It closed on January 15. So that is why I didn't talk about it so much in the very first scholarship slide. But know that if you're looking at studying in UNI for August 2024, we also have this opportunity in addition to the international specific scholarships. To apply, please visit our website. So this is going to be a really great place for you to find more information about our majors, about our application processes, and things like that. It takes less than 15 minutes to apply to the university. Of course, we are going to be needing a few things. So we're going to need your transcripts translated to English. And so we will evaluate your transcripts, and we're normally looking for at least a 2.5 out of 4.0 grade point average. And then for full admission, we are going to ask for your English proficiency. So we accept TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, SAT, and more. So our website has the full list But if you do not have your English proficiency or if it is still a work in progress, we also offer conditional admissions. So that means that you can come to UNI to take English classes first, and then once you are finished with our culture intensive English program, you will start your academic classes. So that means we can conditionally admit you to the university with little or low English scores, and then you can continue on after getting here and taking your English classes. At the graduate level, please know that every department is different. Every department has different requirements, and sometimes they also have different English requirements as well. Generally, we are going to require a 3.0 out of a 4.0 scale at least. But then the English proficiency, I would say these are the lowest ones, but some of them, such as the English program, the accounting program, they are going to require a higher test score for English. Some of them will also request extra materials like a letter of recommendation, statement of purpose. So please visit our website right here to learn more about our graduate majors that are available at UNI. And if you are interested in learning more about how to improve your English scores or your English skills, we have the Culture and Intensive English program. So this is something that also is available to students. If you are wanting to improve your English, you can come here and study just English, and we have 5 different levels that you can start from. So you could start from level 1, or you can come and test and start at a different level based on what you are already strong at when it comes to English. And if you want to see more about the exciting things that we have going on here at the University of Northern Iowa, go visit our social media. This is literally run by a international student, and we have a lot of international specific content featuring students from all over the world, including China. And our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube is a great place to learn more about the fun environment that we have here. And that's me. And that is our website. And if you have more questions and would like to continue this conversation, feel free to reach out to us at this email address here. We will be more than happy to answer your questions. And we also have our website available on a Chinese website available. So if you want to explore that, share that with your family, feel free to do that. And like I said, you can apply to UNI directly on our website, and it takes less than 15 minutes. So please let me know if you have any questions by email, and I hope you enjoyed my session today. Again, my name is Miley. Thank you.